Greetings. If you are new to my channel, my name is Wah, and I hope everyone is out there enjoying their self-love journey in these spiritual streets. In this video, I want to talk about specifically for my single goddesses that are sleep in my eye, that are in the 30, 40, 30s and up age range. But I think really like this particular consciousness is being really projected towards women that are in their 40s and have children. So let's get it. Now, a lot of times people, it's like, what are we manifesting here? When we are feeling upset about changes in our life, that can put us in alignment with judgmental projections from other beings that are not in alignment. So some of these projections that I have become aware of are that women in their late 30s, 40s and above who have children and were involved with jokers or bad partners or unsuitable partners, misalignments of spirits, gave the best of themselves to those people, and now they're trying to go to the better man or the millionaire man, or and this is what they said when they're all used up and busted. And I shouldn't be surprised that people are degrading woman to how she looks and who her previous partners all were and what her choices in life were. So, self-love interventions. First of all, if you just so happen to get caught, you just so happened to have got caught up out there in those streets because you are so benevolent and so loving that you gave opportunities to those who didn't deserve it. They did not get the best of you. The best of you is yet to come. I'm supposed to be winking one eye, but I think they both closed. And I mean, like, that is the message from source. Like, the best of you is here. It's the now and the future. Okay? Not who you were before. And if somebody comes along from the past and they're like, hey, your body is bigger now, it's okay. Let them be who they are. There's no need to get offended because some people, they just want to have negative energy cords with people. They ain't got nothing positive to say, so they want to say something negative. But yes, it's okay, that you were utilizing your body to create another being and nourish another being or a couple of other beings. So it's different that's actually very beautiful, and a source wants you to know that it is extremely divine. So that is a divine body that you utilized to grow your beautiful children. So I just want to say that because I think it's really important. You know, I spent a lot of time like, oh no, I have this stretch mark, you know, and it literally came at the end, you know, when my first daughter was coming out, I was like, but, you know, it's actually, you know, a beauty mark because it comes from your beautiful child. So we just have to shift our perspective, change our projection so that we are not attracting people with different taste buds. And, you know, we have to truly 100% love ourselves. And it's okay, you know, that we see ourselves and we want to do improvements, right? You know, getting in shape. That's beautiful and normal. But sometimes people get it twisted, you know, when they see that projection, they think that they about to jump in and get an energy cord with some negativity. And it's like, no, because we ain't here for that. You know, this is the self-love journey. And knowing that you can improve and knowing that you can do better doesn't give someone the grounds to come along and think that they can insult you or, you know, whatever they're trying to do. It doesn't even matter because this is our self-love journey. And yeah, another thing about the jokers getting the best of the older woman or whatever. Listen, I mean, last time that I checked, the women that are in their 40s are the new 20s. So, whatever, you know, and you can't give your best to someone who's not giving you their best. So, and I look at it like, you know, when I was a infant, you know, in 20s, you know, when I was in those stages, I wasn't able to give my best, and my best is not rated to a non-bearing children body for me. And anyone who wants to look at women like that, that's their business. Let them go on their way. But we know better than that. You know, women are so much more greater than their bodies. And so much greater than the people that they chose to give an opportunity to in the past. And so much greater than any type of superficial thing that people will try to see if they can hook onto insecurity, you know. But see, just because you want to change something and it might register to somebody else as an insecurity because, it, you know, whatever you're projecting, you can still be secure about yourself. And you know you're secure about yourself if you like, no, you didn't try to make me feel bad about my fine ass. Basically, you know, like that's how you have to be. You know, genuinely though, because they will motherfucking try it, you know, and it's like, hold on. Just because I know that I deserved better doesn't mean that I'm blind. Just because somebody else blind, I can see. I see. You know, and that's how you gotta be, you know, just 100% self-love. So, what else? And I was just being goofy when I say blind. I mean, let people have their taste buds. Everybody ain't got like the same thing. Just be you be in love with the flavor that you are. Like you are your own favorite flavor. and don't nobody else gotta like it as long as you do. Okay, and that's what it's about. You know, you loving yourself to that extent. Like this is my favorite right now. You know, I want to. You know, this is the, you know, and that's what I have to say about that. Women that have trickled down these spiritual streets and got involved with unnecessary misalignments with other beings, even going to the extent of creating children with people that they shouldn't have been with. It doesn't mean that you have given your best to them and now you are undesirable to the world or the men. Who cares about those guys though, really? You shouldn't. I mean, like, if they don't see you as the beautiful goddess that you are, then so what? You know, it's like, okay, bye. You know what? You know, if people are entitled to have preferences and like certain things, and it's okay, you know, let them be. But if they start, you know, trying to come at you with the projection of, hey, you know, you gave your best to those jokers, now you ain't about to come up over here, you know, now that you didn't birth them children. It's like, let them be. Let them be, and love yourself sincerely and wholly, because you deserve so much more than to be just rated as your body type. Your soul is so much greater than that. Your heart is so much greater than that. Your love is so much greater than that. Your purpose is so much greater than that. And that is what I got to say. Hey, because I know personally, you know, like I had went through some transitions, you know, and got a little chubby. But this dude tried to say some shit to me, and a couple of 2 different ones, and I laughed like, and I'm still fine, you know? So, but people will try, and that's okay. Just let them be. And it's just an opportunity for you, if you come across that in these spiritual streets, to see where you need to correct your projection. Because it just had me thinking like, okay, how did I attract these misalignments? How? You know, I love myself. And so how am I attracting people saying dumb stuff? Oh, because I know that I need to, or because I have the desire to correct myself. Okay, let me make sure that I'm still exuding confidence because I love myself, you know? And that's all we can do is learn. I would rather learn than yearn. I would rather learn than be upset with people, you know, because first of all, people thrive off of making people mad. Have you noticed that though? Like, I'm sorry, I have to do something else because this is getting on my nerves. It felt good after I got out the shower because it was like, my hair was wet. But people thrive off of trying to make people mad. Like, after people thrive off of trying to piss people off. I've literally seen that out in the world, and I'm like, I get it though. So, you know how we thrive off of making people smile and making people laugh and making people feel good? Some people out there in those spiritual streets, they thrive off of trying to piss people off, trying to make people jealous. It's like, whoa, what? You know, that's what floats some people's boats. You know, it's just like making up stories to try to get a reaction out of people. And the same effort that we will put into trying to make sure somebody have a good day, some people trying to put effort into make sure somebody have a bad day. And before I close out this message, I just want to say that I had an interesting experience where, and, you know, just sharing, you know, in case anybody out there ever experiences something like this or has experienced something like this and has any level of, you know, confusion about it. So some woman will have certain men or one man that, you know, wants to parade himself like he was the knight in shining armor that wasn't chosen, and you chose the wrong people. For my single mommies who are still your best and getting better and better. That energy, so what I was meditating on is that, you know, a lot of it, there's this male ego. I don't know if there's women like this, but since I'm not a woman like that, I ain't talking about that. I want to talk about my experience, okay? So there's some men that have an ego where it's like, oh, you know, like, that chick is dumb. You know, she's stupid. She didn't see me. You know, she had the opportunity to be with me and she chose those people and she oblivious, you know, and it vexes them that this woman didn't realize, you know, the opportunity that they were, and they want to go above and beyond to make her feel like she missed out on something, yo. Like that actually happened to me. And for a while I was a little bit confused and I meditated on it. And then like I just asked, you know, for the truth, and it did come. And the truth is that this person had no desire to be with me whatsoever. This person is seeing me like how we were just talking about people who see women that are, you know, like looking 20 still, as spend the best years of their life, you know, dealing with the dusties or whatever mean thing that they're saying, you know, out there, you know, but, you know, like, and so, stay focused, woman. So the purpose of that individual at that point was to make me feel like I missed out on an opportunity. Oh God, I need to clean up right there. It's just dirty laundry that needs to go in the washing machine. But yeah, the whole purpose of that individual was to make me feel like I had missed out on an opportunity. So he just created this whole story about how he always wanted to be with me, but I chose X, Y, and Z and not him, because he really, really, really wanted me to feel that, yeah, you missed out on this, bitch. And I'm just like, wow. You know, like, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, people will go above and beyond to try to hurt someone, to try to make them feel like they made a mistake, to try to make them feel like they missed out on something. And that is just outstanding. You know, it's like, it's appalling, you know, that people will put so much effort into that, to those type of low vibrational activities, you know, because for a minute I thought it was real. I was like, oh, really? This person really was the one and I chose other people? No, he wasn't. He just wanted to make me feel lost, like I missed out on it, you know, when I didn't, honestly, because, you know, if someone is meant for you to be with, or meant for me to be with, I just humbly believe, can't speak for you, but I humbly believe for me that then that person will genuinely always love you, and this love will be evident. It will be visible, you know, it'll be tangible. And it won't be just like, because, you know, yeah, this is just somebody that wanted to sleep with me and stop.